Imagine holding a letter in your hands. A letter written 100 years ago. The person who wrote it is gone. Their world no longer exists, but their words are still alive. Around the world, people once wrote letters they knew would never be read in their lifetime. They sealed them, locked them away, and trusted time itself to deliver their message. In 1916, during World War I, some people wrote letters filled with fear, hope, and uncertainty. They didn't know who would win the war. They didn't know if their cities would survive. But they believed the future would still exist. When these letters were opened in 2016, something shocking was revealed. They weren't writing history. They were writing warnings. In the United States, a time capsule created in 1916 was opened after 100 years. Inside were letters predicting flying cities, endless energy, and world peace. Some predictions were wrong, some were naive, but one thing was clear. They were deeply afraid that humans would repeat the same mistakes. In Japan, a letter written by a city leader over a century ago carried a powerful message. Progress without responsibility will destroy what we love. When people read it 100 years later, they realize something uncomfortable. The future he warned about had arrived. Not all letters were about war or politics. One letter written in 1919 was a love letter, never sent. The writer asked for it to be opened 100 years later. When it was finally read, both lovers were gone. But the emotions were still there. Proof that time can erase people, but not feelings. Almost every letter asked the same thing in different words. Did humanity learn? Did we choose peace? Did we protect the earth? And now the real question is no longer about them. If you were to write a letter to be opened 100 years from now, what would you say? Would you apologize? Would you warn them? Would you thank them for surviving what we couldn't fix? Or would you simply ask, did we do enough? If this story made you think, like the video, subscribe to the channel and share it. So these questions don't stay silent for another 100 years. Because the future is already listening.